Hello, everyone, and welcome back. And how are you all? I hope you all are doing well and having a good day. Every day you make hundreds of choices. Most of them feel completely ordinary. What you eat, what you watch, what you listen to, what you do when nobody's watching. But what if every one of those choices is quietly voting for the person you will become? Imagine your future self as a candidate. Every day you cast votes for that person. When you choose discipline, you vote for a stronger version of yourself. When you choose learning, you vote for a wiser version. When you choose honesty, you vote for a person you can trust. But the opposite is also true. Every time you repeatedly choose distraction, you are voting for a more distracted life. Every time you avoid responsibility, you strengthen that habit. Every time you choose that what is easy simply because it's easy, you teach yourself to avoid difficulty. One vote does not decide an election, and one decision does not define your life. That's the important part. You don't have to make perfect choice every day. You just need to understand that your repeated choice eventually create a pattern, and pattern become identity. Think about someone who say, I'm not a reader. Maybe they did not decide that one morning. Maybe they simply stopped reading again and again until it became part of how they describe themselves. The same thing can happen with confidence, with discipline, with courage, with almost anything. Your identity is often built for evidence, and your daily actions are consistently providing that evidence. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you prove that you can trust yourself. Every time you finish something difficult, you prove that discomfort does not control you. Every time you try again, you prove that failure does not have the final word. This movement may feel small, but they are votes, and over time, the votes begin to add up. You don't suddenly wake up one morning and become a disciplined person. You become disciplined because you repeatedly choose action that require discipline. That's why your future is not a some distant mystery. It's being influenced by the choice you are making right now. So the question is not what kind of person do I want to become someday? The better question is what kind of person are my choice turning me into today? Here's something powerful to understand. Your future self is being built long before you ever meet them. You don't become a different person overnight. You become different. Thought repeated choice. Think about trust. You don't trust yourself because you made one good decision. You trust yourself because you have kept your words to yourself many times before. The same thing happened with confidence. Confidence is not always something you feel first. Sometimes it's something you build by collecting evidence. You take a difficult step, you survive it, you learn it from it, then you take another. Eventually, your mind begins to say, I have done hard things before, I can do this too. That is how small choice become inner strength. But this work is the other direction too. If you constantly avoid difficult situations, your mind collect evidence that you can't handle them, and you repeatedly break promise to yourself. You slowly stop trusting your own words. Nothing dramatic, happen in one day. That's why it's easy to miss. But months later, the difference can be enormous. That is why you should not underestimate it. Ordinary choice. Reading 10 pages may not change your life today, but reading consistently can change what you know. Practice a skill for 30 minutes may not make you an expert today, but repeating it for years can change what you are capable of. The future is built through accumulation. One choice, then another, and eventually those choices become a life. So when you are deciding what to do next, don't only ask, what do I feel like doing? Ask, what does this choice teach me to become? Because every action is changing something. Your patience, your discipline, your confidence, your focus on your avoidance. You are always practicing something, even when you don't realize it. And that's mean every day you give you another opportunity to cast better votes. You don't need to race yesterday. You don't need to become perfect. You simply need to make the next choice a little more aligned with the person you want to become. Because one day, the person you are becoming will look back on the choice you made today, and those choices will explain how they become who they are. Before we end this video, I want you to think about your last few choices, not the big ones, the small ones. What did you choose to give your attention to? What did you choose to avoid? What did you choose to practice? What did you choose when nobody was watching? Because those choices are not disappearing, they are becoming part of you. You don't have to change your entire life today. Just make a choice that your future self would be proud of you. Then do it again tomorrow and again the next day. Eventually, those small choices become habit. Those habits become character, and that character become your life. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me. If this video connected with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need this word today. Take care of yourself, choose wisely, and remember every choice is a vote for that person you are becoming. Make sure you are voting for the future you actually want. Stay happy.